So actually, Junior is supposed to be the smart one, but based on what he said during this controversy, I'm not sure. They seem about equal to me, or perhaps Junior is even more out to lunch. You can see in his chart, same theme, another Mercury-Neptune connection, conjunct like Eric. Donald has the square. And so, the lies flow freely, let's just say that. Constant statements that basically are made up. This is the making bleep up family. And Junior has less pressure from these Capricorn planets. They don't catch anything in the late cardinal degrees. However, he has a much bigger Neptune problem because Neptune at birth, conjunct Mercury, squares the moon. And the moon rules his ascendant, which makes it a very important point in the chart. And as of 2020 and into 2021, it'll be squaring the Mercury and opposing the moon, Neptune that is. This foretells problems with the flow of information, number one, because the moon is in that axis, the publishing and information dissemination axis, so media, stories that come out, and potential legal problems, which also falls in this domain. But of course, keep in mind that he's going to try to use this to follow his father into the extreme lying domain. And I expect this to be especially true over the next couple of months or so, particularly around the summer solstice when Neptune stations. However, that is also the time when he's most vulnerable, around the summer solstice. But the way these planets tend to work, you can pretty much put May, June, and July right in there with a massive Neptune hit, which could result in some really uncomfortable moments for Junior. And we have to add the Uranus transit, which you notice at birth, Uranus forms a square to Mars. Mars is in a finance house. Uranus is in an area that covers children, also love affairs. And it's going to be moving into a square to the Mars. It won't quite reach the opposition to itself, but it's certainly going to hit this Mars in the summer, and it'll station pretty much in direct square in late August, but he's going to feel it by July. So the confluence of Uranus and Neptune from May to really to September makes for a really choppy situation for Junior. And I would not be surprised if he got ensnared in some of the bad news that is likely to come out about his father in regard to his finances, since it's pretty clear that Junior has been involved in that the whole time. And whatever else might come up in relation to his own private life. And as I've said in prior videos, the fact that then Neptune backtracks and by election time is in earlier degrees in no way removes the pressure that it is putting on these planets. And so, to my mind, this foretells, or rather is in sync with the bad outcome that his father is going to have, and the fact that this will carry over into 2021 for Junior as well.